Today, we'll be discussing about the importance of choirs in worship. So before we begin, it says here that the choir is a facilitator of worship. They exhibit a worship in spirit and in truth, which encourages the congregation to do the same. They contribute to the uplifting of our spiritual aspect and lead in the congregational singing of hymns, choruses, and spiritual songs. In worship, we should always keep in mind the importance of choirs. So having a choir in worship service, specifically during song service, is actually nice, and it actually makes it is actually inspiring. Like, it inspires the congregation to sing along together with the choir leading out in the stage during the service. Now, when you work as a choir leader, here are 5 skills that you'll need to lead your choir successfully and keep your life in balance. So being a choir leader is actually not easy. I've been a choir leader for like a few months, and it was hard. You need to have a lot of things planned out earlier before you go and meet up with your members or with the choir during practice hours or rehearsals. Now, here are actually 5 skills that you'll need, and it's very effective actually. Number 1, the organizer. Running a choir effectively takes a good organizational skills. There's score preparation, rehearsal plans, venue bookings, performances, and membership management for starters. All these elements take planning and administration to work well, which in turn keeps members happy and returning to the choir. So as a choir leader, it is important that you prepare all of these things before you go and lead out your choir. Number 2, the diplomat. If there's one skill you will need as a choir leader, it's diplomacy. Dealing with a group of people will inevitably involve coming across many different characters and preferences. And yes, it is a problem. When problems do arise, it's essential to remain calm and deal with things in a fair and diplomatic way. A ranting and a raving choir leader achieves nothing but alienating their singers. So yes, I actually experienced this one before, when we have problems in terms of our members and their attitudes, or maybe if there is a fight going on between 2 individuals or more within the group. It is important you will be acting as a mediator, as someone who knows how to control this kind of situations, how to handle this kind of problems. Number 3, the timekeeper. It is essential that you are to set up ready for your rehearsal before your choir starts arriving. So it's in relation also to the number 1 skill that you need to be, which is the organizer. Similarly, you will need to make rehearsal plans so that you can achieve everything you need to do within the time available, and not keep members late or leave them unsatisfied that they are not covered everything they need to. So it is important that you are to be a timekeeper. So you should be a person who is very aware when it comes to time. When you set up a time, when you will practice or have a rehearsal, you need to have a specific time when will you begin and a specific time when will you end. You need to plan all of these things. What time will you begin and what time will you end? End in time and end. Begin in time and end in time. But it depends upon the situation. If they agree to extend, you may able to end within the time set. Number 4, the disciplined worker. All the tasks you need to achieve, break them down into manageable segments for each day, and make sure you stick to a daily plan. Be realistic when setting these tasks and allow yourselves breaks during lunchtimes or etc. or something like that. So this is also a little bit connected to the number 1 skill, which is the organizer again. So you need to be a disciplined worker. You need to have a daily plan of what you are going to do, especially before you go and begin with your practices? What is your goal in the day as you begin your practice rehearsals? Lastly, number 5 is the enthusiast. This is one of the most important skills for a choir leader to have. A motivated choir leader creates exciting opportunities, makes rehearsals enjoyable always, and strives to improve. All these attributes will be reflected back to you from your choir, who are much more likely to stay for the long haul and recommend the choir to their friends. So as a choir leader, you should have this appeal, this strong appeal. So as a choir leader, you have to be an enthusiast, happy and full of motivation. Always lead out your members in a way that they will actually enjoy it. You could probably be strict but not strict enough. You could go be funny or have fun but not too much fun. There is actually a balance, but as long as you make your members enjoy and have fun in the ministry, in the singing, in the choir, they may be able to not just enjoy it, but they'll also be able to share it to their friends and invite them to join the choir. So these are the 5 skills that you need to have as a choir leader. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have learned things from this topic. If you have any clarifications or questions, add it down in the comment section below. Be sure to give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. See you in the next video. Goodbye.